Have you ever found yourself nodding off in your favorite chair, only to wake up later feeling even more tired and groggy than you were before? What if I told you that your daily nap, which seems like a harmless and well-deserved moment of rest, could actually be a shocking warning sign? For many older adults, the overwhelming urge to nap isn't a sign of peaceful relaxation. It's a silent scream from a body that's not getting enough consolidated, restorative rest at night. Today, we're going to dive deep into the fascinating science behind daytime napping. We'll explore the crucial difference between a healthy, strategic power nap and a disruptive, involuntary forced nap that is a symptom of a much deeper sleep problem. And most importantly, we'll give you the concrete tools to understand if your personal napping pattern is a normal part of your day or a significant red flag you need to pay immediate attention to. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wellness Hub Seniors. I'm Doctor, and I'm so glad you're here to join us for this incredibly important discussion. This is a topic that touches almost every older adult's daily routine and can profoundly impact their quality of life. Naps can be a wonderful, revitalizing part of your day, but they can also be a clear sign that your nighttime sleep is in serious trouble. Understanding which one applies to you is the very first step toward feeling more energized, mentally sharp, and vibrant. Part 1. The two types of naps and the science behind them. Let's start by clarifying a crucial point. Not all naps are created equal. There are two very different types of naps, and understanding the distinction is absolutely key to understanding your own body. The power nap, the good nap, this is a short, deliberate, and strategic nap, usually lasting about 15 to 30 minutes. It's a conscious choice to take a brief rest, typically to recharge your mental and physical batteries and improve your alertness, mood, and cognitive performance for the afternoon ahead. When you wake up from a power nap, you should feel refreshed, invigorated, and ready to go. A power nap is a sign that you had decent nighttime sleep, but you just need a little extra boost to get through the afternoon slump. Crucially, it doesn't interfere with your ability to fall asleep later that night because it doesn't significantly reduce your sleep pressure or sleep drive. The forced nap, the bad nap. This is a longer, unplanned, and involuntary nap that you feel you simply must take. It's a nap that you just can't fight off, and it often lasts for an hour or more, sometimes even 2 or 3 hours. When you finally wake up from a forced nap, you often feel groggy, disoriented, or even more tired than you did before you fell asleep. This unpleasant feeling is called sleep inertia. A forced nap is really a positive thing. It is a clear symptom of a much larger and more serious problem, a profound lack of consolidated, restorative sleep the night before. It's your body's desperate and involuntary attempt to catch up on the severe sleep debt it has accumulated. Part 2. The science of sleep pressure and napping. To truly understand why a long, forced nap is a major red flag, we need to talk about the fascinating scientific concept of sleep pressure throughout your day. A chemical called adenosine naturally builds up in your brain as a byproduct of your cell's energy use. The longer you're awake, the more adenosine builds up, and the stronger your sleep pressure becomes. This is the powerful biological force that makes you feel tired at the end of the day. The only way to effectively clear adenosine from your brain and relieve this sleep pressure is by sleeping. Here's the core problem with a long, forced nap. It clears out a significant amount of the adenosine that built up during the day. When you wake up after an hour or two of napping, your sleep pressure is suddenly much lower. This makes it incredibly difficult to fall asleep at your usual bedtime. You're simply not sleepy enough to go to bed at 10 p.m. because you just had a 2-hour nap from 3 to 5 p.m. This creates a destructive and relentless vicious cycle. You get poor, fragmented sleep at night. You have profoundly high sleep pressure during the day, which leads to a long, involuntary forced nap. The nap reduces your sleep pressure for the night. You get poor sleep again. And the cycle repeats, leading to a state of chronic, perpetual poor sleep. Part 3. Is your napping pattern normal? A self-assessment so. How do you know if your napping pattern is normal and healthy or a clear sign of poor nighttime sleep? Ask yourself these key, introspective questions. 1. What is the length of your nap? Less than 30 minutes. This is likely a healthy power nap. It's short enough to give you a boost without disrupting your sleep pressure too much. More than 60 minutes. This is a strong and clear indicator of poor nighttime sleep. A nap this long is a sign that your body is in deep, significant sleep debt. 2. What is the timing of your nap? Before 3 p.m. A nap in the early afternoon is less likely to interfere with your nighttime sleep, as your sleep pressure will have enough time to build up again. After 4 p.m., this is a significant red flag. A late nap will likely clear too much of your sleep pressure, making it very difficult to fall asleep later. 3. What is your feeling after the nap? Refreshed, alert, and mentally sharp. This is the classic sign of a good power nap. Groggy, disoriented, or more tired. This unpleasant feeling, known as sleep inertia, is a classic sign that you are in a deep stage of sleep during your nap, which means your body was severely sleep-deprived to begin with. 4. What is your nighttime sleep like? Do you have a hard time falling asleep? Do you wake up frequently during the night? Do you wake up too early in the morning? Do you feel like you were in bed for 8 hours but only slept for 5? If the answer to these questions is yes, your naps are almost certainly a symptom, not a cause, of your sleep problems. Part 4. The impact of poor night sleep on daytime napping. So, if your naps are a red flag, what's truly causing your poor nighttime sleep? As we've discussed in other videos on this channel, it can be a combination of deep-seated factors: reduced sleep efficiency. You spend many hours in bed, but you're only sleeping for a fraction of that time, leaving you in a state of chronic sleep debt. Sleep fragmentation. You're waking up multiple times during the night, even if you don't consciously remember it, which prevents you from reaching the restorative sleep stages. Hormonal changes. Your melatonin and cortisol are out of balance, making it harder to fall and stay asleep. Underlying health conditions. Issues like sleep apnea, chronic pain, or restless legs syndrome can profoundly disrupt your sleep without you even realizing it. Medications. Many common medications can have a direct and negative impact on the quality of your sleep. The forced nap is your body's urgent and powerful way of telling you that one or more of these deeper issues need to be addressed immediately. It's a message you should not ignore. Part 5. How to break the vicious cycle and nap better if you've realized your napping pattern is a red flag. Don't worry, you have the power to break this cycle. The ultimate goal is not necessarily to eliminate naps entirely, but to nap better and, most importantly, to fix your nighttime sleep. 1. Consolidate your nighttime sleep. Set a consistent wake-up time. Even on weekends, this is the single most important thing you can do to regulate your circadian rhythm. Get bright light exposure within the first hour of waking in the morning to reinforce your body's clock. Create a relaxing, consistent bedtime routine to signal to your body that it's time for sleep. Practice the 15-minute rule. If you can't fall asleep within 15 minutes, get out of bed and do something non-stimulating in a dimly lit room until you feel sleepy again. 2. Improve your nap strategy. Keep it short. Set a loud, clear alarm for 20 to 30 minutes. This will keep you in the lighter, more restorative stages of sleep, so you wake up feeling refreshed, not groggy. Time it right. Try to nap in the early afternoon, ideally before 3 p.m. Create a good nap environment. Find a dark, quiet, and cool place to nap to maximize the quality of your short rest. 3. Address the root cause. See a doctor if you suspect you have sleep apnea, chronic pain, or any other underlying issue. Talk to your doctor. A sleep study can be a life-changing diagnostic tool. Review your medications. Have a thorough discussion with your doctor about whether any of your medications could be affecting your sleep. Limit stimulants and alcohol. Avoid caffeine afternoon and alcohol in the evening, as both can significantly disrupt your sleep. By focusing on improving your nighttime sleep, you will naturally reduce the overwhelming biological need for a long, forced nap. Your naps will shift from being a symptom of chronic exhaustion to a wonderful, healthy tool for rejuvenation. I hope this deep dive into napping has given you a clearer and more scientific understanding of your own sleep patterns. Taking control of your naps is a powerful step towards taking control of your overall health. If you found this video insightful and valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend or family member who naps a lot. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Wellness Hub Seniors and hit that notification bell so you never miss our important health discussions. Until next time, stay well, nap wisely, and lie vibrantly.